face is leaking information every second you speak. Most people think control comes from words. It doesn't. It starts before you even open your mouth. The twitch near your eye, the tension in your brow, the split-second flinch before you answer. That's where people read you. And once they read your hesitation, you lose the room before the conversation even starts. There's a delay between what you feel and the mask you try to put on. Tiny, but visible. About 1/25th of a second. Your brain reacts first, then your social mask catches up. That lag is enough. People don't consciously notice it, but their nervous system does. They feel uncertainty before they understand why. And that's the problem with most people. They try to control their words while their face is betraying everything underneath. Watch nervous people carefully. They leak constantly. The eyebrow contracts for half a second. The mouth tightens before disagreement. The eyes dart before confidence disappears. Micro-expressions expose pressure in real time, and once someone senses that pressure, they stop seeing you as composed. They start seeing you as reactive. That's why the calmest person usually controls the room. Not the loudest, not the smartest, the most unreadable. If you've ever watched someone panic the moment you stayed calm, subscribe now. If you want to project control, you need to eliminate reaction speed from your face. Because dominance isn't aggression. Dominance is emotional frictionlessness. It's when nothing leaks out before you decide it should. Start with the brow. Most people flex the corrugator muscles the moment confusion or resistance appears. The brows tighten, the forehead compresses, the face reacts before the mind catches up. That single movement signals uncertainty instantly, and people respond to it subconsciously. Now watch what happens when the brow stays neutral. No tension, no visible processing, no reaction. The other person suddenly loses feedback. They can't read what landed and what didn't, and that uncertainty creates pressure. Then comes the eyes. This is where most people fail. They stare too hard. Try to look intimidating. Try to force presence. But forced eye contact always looks unstable. Real composure doesn't chase intensity. It removes unnecessary movement. The blink reflex matters here. Nervous people blink faster under pressure. Their eyes keep resetting because their nervous system is overloaded. But controlled people anchor their gaze. They don't freeze like statues. They just stop reacting to every stimulus in the room. And suddenly the dynamic changes. The other person starts adjusting themselves. They speak longer, smile nervously, explain more. They start trying to recover comfort because your face isn't giving them anything back. Now the mouth. Most hidden emotion leaks here first. The nasolabial folds tighten when irritation appears. The lip corner twitches before contempt gets hidden. The jaw shifts before disagreement gets verbalized. Most people think they have a poker face. They don't. The lower half of the face betrays them constantly. So you neutralize it. No reactive sneer, no compressed lips, no forced smile. Just symmetry, stillness, controlled relaxation. And here's where it becomes dangerous. The moment your face stops leaking emotion, people start projecting their own emotions onto you. They fill the gap themselves. If they are insecure, they assume you're judging them. If they're nervous, they assume you noticed. And because your expression stays unreadable, they keep searching for reassurance that never comes. That's why silence becomes heavier around composed people. Not because they're threatening, because they're unreadable. And the human brain hates unreadable things. Most people panic when they can't detect emotional feedback. They start over-explaining. They laugh too quickly. They justify statements nobody challenged. They try to regain certainty. And every extra reaction gives away more information. This is the mirror effect. Your stillness reflects their instability back at them. The calmer you remain, the more obvious their nervous system becomes. Comment still if you've ever seen someone expose themselves trying to break the silence. But there's a mistake people make here. They become robotic, flat, expressionless, and that destroys social trust instantly, because now it feels artificial. Controlled composure should feel natural, not performed. That's why sustainable dominance comes from calibration, not intimidation. In professional environments, the goal isn't to look cold. The goal is to look impossible to shake. And that only happens through repetition. You rehearse neutrality under pressure. You slow down unnecessary reactions. You reduce emotional leakage during stress until composure becomes automatic. Because in high-pressure moments, you don't rise to your intentions. You fall to your conditioning. And once your face stops reacting before your mind does, the room changes. People hesitate more around you. They reveal more around you. They second-guess themselves while you stay still. That's the real shift. You stop participating in the emotional chaos of the room and start controlling the pressure inside it. Subscribe for more psychological tactics that make people reveal themselves without you saying much.